We're here with Katrina, the con chair of KawaCon 2010.
With conventions around the world getting bigger and bigger, one website brings you everything you need. UpcomingCons.com brings you insider coverage of anime conventions across the country, showing you the most complete on-the-ground perspective ever. We have live video recordings, interviews, an awesome host, complex convention analysis, and complete convention guides for both past and future events. With extensive pictures, cosplay, and conventions, you're watching UpcomingCons.com.
So you're here with the worst convention in St. Louis. Tell us why KawaCon is so bad.
It's the worst convention in the whole world because I run it. And because I suck. No, to be honest, I don't know. I guess it's the worst convention. Why did you ask me that?
So tell me, KawaCon, bad convention or the worst convention?
I happen to think it's the worst convention that's ever been. It's as bad as Kanobaka. Sorry. I'm having trouble keeping a straight face here. It's so bad because those people are over there dancing in the middle of the lobby.
So you have attendees that seem to be out of control. Tell us about that.
They're dancing out of control. They're waltzing in the lobby.
The police were here.
Yeah, the police were here, keeping them from waltzing in the lobby. Yeah.
We'll get to the real interview.
Okay.
I'm pretending to be Wyatt Snack from The Daily Show. Have you seen where he makes fun of the people he's interviewing?
Yeah, I have, actually.
George Bush, good president or best president?
Good president or best?
People are like, no, I think he's horrible. What are you talking about? He's the worst president.
Yes, the problem here is that Tamaki and Edward Elric seem to be waltzing in the middle of the lobby, and I'm not exactly sure why they're doing that, but it's kind of funny.
We've had I think
doing that for quite some time.
I think we've had like 6 couples out here at a time dancing.
It's because of the player piano.
Exactly. We've had our own formal ball out here.
Yeah.
So, all right, action.
We should have been at Metal Gear panel instead.
Really?
Yeah.
Was that just now?
Yeah, I just got over it.
Yeah. Again, I can't beat that game.
No, I mean the people that were out here waltzing should have been out there.
Oh yes. It's kind of quiet in the lobby right now. We're here with Katrina, the con chair of KawaCon 2010. Tell us what it's like putting a convention like this together.
Putting a convention together is like
Shooting yourself.
It is. No, it's okay. It's like shooting yourself in the foot repeatedly for an entire year until you finally realize that you have to go and shoot yourself in the head. That's exactly what it's like. No, seriously, running a convention is fun. You work really, really hard for months and months putting everything together, and then it all sort of expires in one weekend.
So you run KawaCon, BishyCon, Ghostbusters Con. What you're going to? Where do you find the energy?
Well, see, I think the energy just kind of comes to me. Well, today it came from 2 bottles of tea this morning, but other days, no, I actually don't drink energy drinks and I don't drink coffee. The energy comes from just sort of a desire to be there and see people having fun. I mean, every time that I see somebody smile and say that they're having a great time, that's what keeps my energy up.
What's your favorite part of running a convention?
Seeing happy people. And really, that's the main thing. I absolutely love seeing people smile. It's possibly a very selfish reason, but I actually really, really like it. I mean, if I'm going through the hallway and I'm seeing tons of people laughing and smiling, then I know that everything in the world is right for a moment.
What are some of the things you've learned and maybe some tips you might have for other con chairs or people trying to start their own new conventions?
Don't let the hotel run the convention for you. Some hotels will say, oh yeah, we've got a devoted event planning staff and we'll do all this stuff for you. But, from the other people that I've met that have let things like that happen, really, they don't know what they're doing. They're used to dealing with weddings and business meetings, and you really got to walk them through the whole process and say, okay, we're going to be pretty self-sufficient here. We can move stuff around on our own, because if you let them move it around and you try to explain, okay, so I want a chair here, I want a table here, I want to move my projector this far away, they'll never do it right. So really my biggest thing is that you do everything yourself. You set up the groups of people that actually know how it's supposed to be set up, and those are the people who do it. You ask the hotel on the first day to just do sort of a generic setup, and you do everything the rest of the weekend. And then I've also learned that if anything goes wrong, it's always your fault.
Always. So KawaCon's theme this year is an anime Matsuri. Can you tell us a little bit about what that means, and maybe what the whole point of having a theme for your convention is?
I'll start with your second question, because it's easier to start that way and then go into the second part of it, the first part of it. So the first part of your question was about the fact that we have themes at all, and that actually stems from my going to my very first convention when I was a sophomore in high school. I went to MarCon in Ohio, and it was a science fiction convention. It's actually still there. It's a science fiction convention. I believe this year is its 45th year, and it's absolutely so much fun for me. Every year I go back. I've been going, I guess this will be my 9th year, and the reason that I go back is because every year they have themes, and they just do interesting things with it. They get guests that go with the theme. They have they decorate the entire hotel. Like last year they did British Invasion, and the whole hotel was full of TARDISes and Daleks, and it was like, actually it was more like Dalek Invasion, but you know how it is. And it was just, it's always a really fun convention to go to. So I liked the fact that they had themes, and it also gives you a framework to work from in terms of